I'm telling you, so many people have asked me over and over and over again, so I decided that yes, I'm going to review Bad Girls Club Redemption for y'all. Okay, I got y'all. But here's the thing. Nah, they don't have to do that. I just added my PayPal account to my YouTube channel. Something that was very hard for me to do. Okay, for personal reasons. Okay, it's just hard for me to ask people for money. But I am asking for donations so that I can buy myself a new laptop, so that I can get you guys these videos a little faster, because it's been getting increasingly difficult over, you know, the past year or so to get everything done in a timely manner when you do as many videos as I do. So please donate if you can. Any little bit counts. If like every person gives me $1, that'd be it. Right there. That's the laptop for right there. So please, y'all, you know, if you can, anything, don't matter. So please and thank you in advance. And let's get into Bad Girls Club Redemption. Okay, so this gonna be a mixture of some of the stuff from the first episode and stuff from this episode, okay? Because y'all did ask me to combine, so I'm going to combine, but I got home a little late, so I missed the first half, and I wasn't about to rewind it because I'm trying to be on time with these videos tonight. I got a vocal lesson in the morning. You know, you gotta prioritize. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You know what I'm saying? No, it's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get that money for the rent, for the Cadillacs and gas money spent. We'll have a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. Alright? Okay, so Bad Girls Club Redemption, we have. Okay, I got the voodoo for you bitches, Judy. Okay, I don't know what season, I don't remember. It's been so many. I've been here since the beginning. Don't ask me to know. Okay? You people look it up. That's what Google is for. If you got the me, you can find out about this. Okay? Alright. Natalie. We all know who Natalie. I run LA. Chin, chin, chin. We chin, 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 chin. Chin, chin, chin. Chin, chin, chin. Chin, 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 chin. The opportunistic, annoying, and awful bitch. Natalie. None, everybody. Okay, she's here with us. And seemingly nice at the beginning. But we'll get to that. Camilla, yes. See, and I explained to my sweetheart over here. Say hello, Lyric. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I explained to him just a few moments ago that the reason why you live for bitches like Camilla is because of bitches like Natalie. Yes. Okay, bitches like Natalie and all the other girls who felt like they ran the house until you meet the ultimate ghetto girl. I mean, she's a fucking four-leaf clover. She's cute, she's bisexual, and she will beat your ass. I mean, it's the trifecta. I feel like it makes the party funner. You know what I'm saying? But yes. Y'all know I love Camilla. She's fucking crazy this episode, but I love her, and we'll get into that anyway. Sarah, sweetheart, I did not watch your season. I'm so very sorry. Yet I still saw the shit with Memphis Bleak when you was talking about, you know, black men not liking black women and loving you and bullshit. Okay, yeah. I was offended. So yes, I would have had an issue with that. But when Camilla immediately, you know, talked to her about this shit when she got in the house, she said they edited the shit to make it sound like that. And that was just pertaining to a situation that she had just been involved in, but didn't necessarily mean that that's how everybody felt and that was her feelings. I think you're full of shit, slightly. I feel like you may like black people and you love black people's culture and you like somebody looking like a black girl by having a big old ass and shit. You know, and wearing blonde weaves. We started that shit, okay? Okay? We've been wearing blonde weaves since before you hoes was wearing blonde weaves for some reason. I don't know why. You would think not, but yeah, pretty much. So, you know, I'm going to give Sarah the benefit of the doubt, even though I feel like that's probably in your mind what you think. You probably feel like I'm better than all of these black bitches because I'm white and my ass big and all they men want me. You probably secretly do think that in your head, which does make me feel like I understand what Camilla is coming from with her disdain for you. But at the same time, we're going to go off people's actions and not what we assume they think. And right now, Sarah doesn't bother me. She low-key, she cool. She's in a little short, you know, white big booty girl, you know, group with Jada. Y'all know I like Jada. Danny. Y'all remember Danny and her twin. Okay, nothing too memorable. I'm sorry. They got their ass beat by everybody. But now they cool. Jada, like I said, Rocky. Y'all know I liked Rocky. I didn't like her at the beginning. I still don't like her other friend Shannon. Okay, but I like me some Rocky. I don't know if I like this haircut on Rocky. I don't know. I like the blonde on Rocky. I don't know why, but I really did like her blonde hair. But whatever you want to do, bitch, you still cute. I love. Anyway, and then, of course, we got the old girl, Red. I'm sorry, I'm happy to see Red. I like Red. That never changes. And I like it this season. It seems like she is less obsessive about getting attention. Like, she's gonna do her, don't get me wrong, but it's also not the Red show like it was on her season, which, you know, when the baddest bitches come together, it really should be a shared fucked up thing. And that's what I find so good about this show. I mean, I had to admit, this is better than any of the Bad Girls Clubs I have ever seen so far. They're not fighting over nothing petty, really. Judy is fucked up. Judy has an alcohol problem, and she's allowing Natalie's awful fucked up ass to manipulate her. You know what I'm saying? And Judy, like, you fuck your own self up, because I really feel like you shouldn't even be on this show. I feel like you shouldn't have took part in this. I feel like you're not strong enough for this situation. And if it's not all a show, if we going off what we're seeing right now, she is not mentally, like, she wasn't mentally ready to come back in that situation. Like, you can tell all she does is drink. And the fact that she thinks that Natalie is really her fucking friend because she curled her hair and took her to get her nails done. And Lyric says that that's what her other friend should have been doing. And I do agree. They should have tried a little bit harder, you know, to get her out the house and make her feel better. But at the same time, I feel like a bitch don't need to be babysat. Like, we grown around here. I'm going to be real with you and be your friend and be there for you if you need to talk. And I'm going to forgive you when you acting like an asshole. But at the end of the day, bitch, like, Natalie is not your real friend because she curled your old waxy ass weave. Like, stop that shit. And supposedly Judy, Danny, and Julie are really tight and are really good friends. So Julie has been walking around crying this whole fucking episode because she doesn't understand why Judy doesn't believe her when she says, I love you, you need help, you need to change, but I'm still here for you. But gonna believe fucking Natalie, who tell her, yeah, bitch, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You fucking up, you messy, you need to clean yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Your weave is leaving black shit everywhere. Like, bitch, you suck right now. But, you know, I can make you better. You know, I can upgrade you. And it's like, Natalie, the fact that you put alcohol in Judy's drink in order to get her more fucked up, to get her kicked out the house, and maybe you had a second thought when you saw how bad that probably looked, and then thought, no, you know what? I need to change my stance. Maybe I need to try to help her, you know, like really help her. And maybe you decided to do that after the fact. But bitch, Natalie, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you. How are you that fucked up? How are you that fucked up that you thought that was in any way, shape, or form okay? And Red told you, you were so fucked up for that because, like, she has a real problem. And you know, Red tried to tell her, y'all, my favorite part was like when Red was walking up the steps on Judy and she was like, bitch, you got a real problem. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own your shit. I own my shit. Own your motherfucker. Shit, you need to put the drink down, bitch. That's what you need to do. Put that motherfucking drink down. You have a real problem. And she, you know, I'm trying to come at you, bless you. I'm trying to come at you, you know, from a psychology major's point of view. You have a serious issue. Like, she tried to talk to a real, you know, correct like, and then Judy walked off on her and she just clicked out. It was hilarious. I live for it. But I'm still sad because I feel like Judy really does have a problem. And y'all, I'm kind of moving all over the place because I had to say something about that shit. That was crazy to me. Anyway, so what happened on the last episode worth talking about, besides the fact that Judy continues to spaz out on people and get drunk and, you know, walking away from people and changing the subject when they're trying to really talk to her and talking about needing plastic surgery and getting fat sucked out of here. It's like, no, bitch, you know, you need to just go work the fuck out and get some of that angst out and that anxiety out and stop fucking tripping. Like, if you can't hold your liquor, if you was an alcoholic that would just sit back and be cool, I'm sure nobody would even be bothered. But the fact that you don't know how to hold your liquor is the reason why your alcoholism is a fucking problem. Like, you know, like if you kept it together, maybe it wouldn't be like this. But you say crazy shit, you do crazy shit, you don't give a fuck about how you hurt people's feelings, and that's not cool. That's not cool at all. And Danny tried to talk to her numerous times before she just popped off on her, and she grabbed Danny's hands, and Danny was pissed off. Danny was like, bitch, don't ever grab my fucking hands like that. Like, it will go down around here if that ever happens again. Like, it was crazy. Laura, the life coach, showed up, and Jada talks about talking with the man who she believes is her father, and he says that he loves her, and she says that she loved him back, but ultimately he needs help. And this leads me to believe that this is the dude who molested her. And you know, her saying that she loved him and accepting that he loved her on the phone like that made Laura feel some type of way. It made Laura feel like she was being passive and she wasn't really being aggressive with that situation the way she needed to be. Julie needs to work on giving people a second chance. Judy goes to see Laura with a glass of wine and tells her that she came in barefoot with no heels and some wine. Like I said, Judy goes to see Laura with no shoes and a drink, and Laura tells her, bitch, go put on some shoes and put down that drink. And then she drinks the drink before she comes back in there, and it's obvious that she's a little drunk. And Laura tells her, I won't continue to work with you unless you are sober. And then she starts saying crazy shit and that she's insane, and it was just like, what the fuck is happening? She was crying and laughing at the same time. It was like, oh my God, you really need to be in somebody's psychiatric ward. Real shit. Like, I don't know, like somebody has to take care of somebody that's like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Judy, you know, lives with somebody or somebody takes care of Judy, because there's no way she can have that type of like alcohol problem and still be on her shit. There's no way. Anyway, so Natalie is having her time with Laura, and she talks about being spoiled now and not giving a fuck. I mean, I just really don't care about people's feelings, and it's like, that's very apparent, Sasquatch. Anyway, Laura tells her that, look, I'm not gonna, you know, come up with some fake ass goal for you. I don't know what you want from me right now, so I'm gonna need for you to get your own goal. Pick your own goal and then let me know what it's about. Because on the real, I think the bitch is full of shit. That's what Laura had said in the confessional. You know what I'm saying? She said something like that. Anyway, y'all, if you want to know what's on my lips, it's Revlon's Color Burst. What is this? 250 Stand Out, and some large word that I can't read because my eyes aren't that good. Yes. Anyway, downfall of Walmart glasses. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Anyways, as much as you pay for that shit, like, god damn, I need to get eye insurance. That's what I need to do. Fucking up. Anyway, Laura says that she isn't being honest, basically. So Camilla is out there. All the other girls are outside, and Camilla calls Sarah and Jada minions. And, you know, starts screaming and howling and jumping up and down. And I was like, Camilla, homie, like, this shit right here, this shit right here that you're doing, and that shit you did in a restaurant where you completely clicked out on Sarah after y'all had already discussed that shit. I understand that you still got a problem with the bitch, but at the end of the day, you need to stop being so rowdy, and you need to learn how to say shit without yelling. You could play the fuck out of bitch and not have to yell and scream and jump up and down like you was doing. That is annoying as fuck, okay? Like, really, nobody is going to side with you or get your point of view when you're being that much of an asshole. Like, for real, you calling Jada and Sarah minions? Okay, Sarah might be a minion, okay? And Judy is definitely about to be a minion. But I don't know if I would call Jada a minion. I feel like Jada just be going with the flow. And if she can get some shit out somebody that's bringing masseuse and hookahs and all kind of shit to the house where they ain't got shit, she gonna fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't got a problem with her. Why not? And I think, you know, slowly but surely she starts to see the fake shit that she does. But I also feel like, you know, she ain't really gonna put herself in no situation because she fought her whole fucking season and that shit was just last year. The bitch just want chill this season. Like, I understand. You know, if she wants to stay out of it, she can stay out of it. They ain't gotta be putting her in a situation like that. I didn't like that Camilla did that shit. So Camilla goes in and talks to Laura, and I don't know how long it took before she started crying and shit, but goddamn, she started talking about how her mom wanted her to be perfect, and you know how it puts her under so much pressure. And to be real with y'all, the shit that Laura told her, it rang so true to me. She told her, when you spend your time, you spend your life looking for other people's you know, approval, it takes away your power. And I so agree, because I grew up needing my father's approval. Like, you know, my father's approval meant more to me than anybody's approval. And even though, like, late as fuck in the game, you gonna tell me that I need to be making good grades for myself, even though I know that, I'm mostly making good grades so that you will not be upset with me. Like, that's mostly why I'm doing this shit, so I can not hear your mouth and you going off on me or plucking me in the fucking head. Like, this is why I'm doing this shit, so you will be happy. And yes, that fucks your kids up, okay? So yeah, try not to do that to your kids. Like, put pressure on them, but goddamn, like, don't do that to them. I mean, you know, sometimes people be doing too much, but hey, either way it go, it worked in my favor, because, you know, a bitch won't fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I'll work it out some type of way. Work it on out. Work it on out. Okay? However you want to, you know, see it. But I understood how she felt. Red talks to Laura. And, you know, they need to work on her commitment issues because she's cheating on her girlfriend. And Sarah goes in and she talks about letting people misuse her. Her grown-ass daddy can't keep a job, so he living with her. And nobody really takes care of her but her dog. So, you know, she needs to learn boundaries. And I also feel like, bitch, I'm sure there's some black dude that you fucking that's taking care of you as well. I mean, financially anyway. So Julie tells Judy that she doesn't, you know, even give a fuck about how... Wait, no, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah. So Julie tells Judy that she doesn't, it's saying their names together fucks me up. Julie tells Judy that it's fucked up how she doesn't even care how she making her friends feel, how she don't care that she fucking over them and making them feel like shit when they trying to, you know, like, really help her, and she need to change. And she just starts talking about that surgery shit again and completely throws Julie off. And Julie was like, this bitch is crazy. So Rock goes in. Rocky is still not over her father's death, and I totally understand that. Like, I don't understand. I don't think you ever really get over that shit. I can start bawling, crying, like, in 5 minutes thinking about that shit. Like, when you lose somebody that close to you, that shit not, you know, that's not a boyfriend. You know, that's not... I mean, I really feel like that's not even a spouse. A spouse, I feel like, hurts in a different way. But a parent, especially when you're young, you're so used to that person always being in your life and always being there. That's the two people above you. You right under them, like, you know, they always there. And when that person is gone, you feel like I should be able to talk to them or see them or connect with them. Like, that's my father. I should know where he is. It shouldn't just be over. And I shouldn't be able to just not see him or talk to him anymore. And that's how you feel. And that shit just kind of always stays with you. But I mean, there are moments when you know, my mom tells me that when you feel it the most, when you cry the most, or you feel the loss the most, their spirit is probably around you. So in that way, it makes me feel better about the times when I get so sad about it. So I totally understand where Rocky is coming from as well. I'm telling y'all, the dynamic of this show is how they should have done this show from the very beginning, because this shit that they've been doing is so shallow, and it actually gives people a way to relate and work out their own issues if they have some of the same issues as these other young women. Because Laura is really smart and she's really good and she's the perfect person to do this. I'm glad they finally got her on a show that she might have like a real future in staying on, because she's been on a whole bunch of VH1 shows, but those shows come and they go. But anyway, so Natalie is talking about how Judy doesn't really want to change and she's acting crazy for attention and she needs to go home. Meanwhile, Rocky is trying to tell Judy that people want her to fail, but she doesn't. She wants her to win and she loves her. And then Judy starts talking about the plastic surgery thing, and then Rocky really like holds on to her. Like, she don't let her just float off into the bullshit. She tells her, you breaking my heart, bro. Like, I love you and I don't want you to feel like that about yourself. You're beautiful. There's nothing wrong with how you look. And you know, like, she really like held firm on that shit in a way that I haven't been able to see everybody else do. But Julie, man, I felt so bad for Julie, because Julie was like, you know, we really love you, and she was crying. She was like, but we don't think that Natalie has your best interest at heart. And it was just kind of heartbreaking to see, you know, that much love between them, and to see Natalie playing on that shit, because Natalie takes the time to do these things for Judy, but then she turns around and tells us, see, that's why you don't need to be friends with Julie and Danny. What they do for you, how they your friends. So she got on the phone and talked shit after all the girls like went off on her. Camilla got in her face and threw a drink in her face, and she threw something at Camilla. Red got in her face. They just all getting into it because they're telling her about herself and saying how now you want to act like you all cool with Judy, but just, you know, 2 days ago you was trying to get her kicked out the house. And man, the security guard like slung the fuck out of Camilla. Camilla like, don't sling me like that, nigga. I wasn't about to touch the bitch. Damn, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, slung the fuck out of her. That shit was crazy. Like, you a little bit too aggressive, sir. I just got in the face. I ain't touched the bitch. Like, come on. But anyway, so you know, all that shit went down. So after that, she go get on the phone. She in the booth. Red come in the booth like, stop lying. And she said that, you know, something she said to, you know, on the phone with her husband. And, you know, she asked Red to leave out the room. And Red was like, I ain't going nowhere. You know, you continue your conversation. You say one more lie, I'm going to hang the phone up. So she continued her conversation. And she said something that Red perceived as a lie. And Red hung the fucking phone up. So she takes the, you know, the actual, you know, what is that, earpiece of the phone, and bangs the shit against the receiver. I mean, I guess whatever. Y'all don't know. I don't know right now. She banged the shit against the other part of the fucking phone, knocked a drink on the floor, and security guards come in there, and Red really was impressed. Red actually bent down in front of her and said, I'm gonna bend down and pick my hairband up because I know this bitch ain't gonna do shit. And it was just buku fucking funny. Like, everybody was dying laughing. She told us how to, you know, she pulled up her shirt and told her how to kiss all 6 of her rolls. It was just, oh my God, it was hilarious. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be so upset if Red get kicked off this show for fucking up Natalie. Okay, I'm gonna be so very, very upset, because I really don't want her to go. And Jada didn't want her to go either. Jada was like, chill out please, Red, because I don't want you to go. But then, like, a couple of episodes soon, it looked like she gonna be doing the same shit. And somebody was like, no, don't go home, Jada. It's like, god damn, why they can't hit nobody without going home? Ain't never hit somebody without going home. I'm just saying, but I get it. It makes them have to keep their composure a little bit more if they don't want to, you know, lose out on all that money and get their ass sent home. So yeah, y'all, that was basically what happened. I think they go back and forth, but I don't know if anybody really connects. We'll see the rest of it next episode. But that shit was hilarious, the way Red was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do? I'm gonna fuck you up too. Like, Natalie get up and get on a chair and get all in her face, and Red was like, bitch, and then that's what it is, and that's what it is, and that's what it is. It was just funny. I really enjoyed it. I really did. So I will continue to review with you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this like mixed up mock-up of my opinions of the first 2 episodes of Bad Girls Club Redemption. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and Care Bear share my videos. Okay, love you, like it. Mwah. Bye.